I'm not straight. I'm not gay. I'm bi. By myself.
Okay,
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is that?
so today I am sending a quiz to all the boys I have ever loved. Okay, maybe that's a little bit dramatic. Sending a quiz to all the boys I've ever had a crush on. If you've been on YouTube for a hot minute and you've watched the movie or read the books to all the boys I've ever loved, then you know that this trend hits YouTube and hits it with a bang. Since last week's episode was something a little bit about my dating life, I thought, why not do today's video? Why not cause a little bit more chaos in my life and send a quiz to all the boys I've had a crush on? Full disclaimer, I've left some of the big boys out of the selection. I would much rather jump off a mountain, but there are some juicy pics in here that I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, so it goes to all the boys I've had a crush on. If you're reading this, at some point in my life, I've had a crush on you. Don't click off, don't click off. This is 100% for entertainment purposes. I also want to state that this was ages ago, which is the only reason I have the balls to send this. I can say this wholeheartedly with my chest. You can even answer this right next to your girlfriend. I promise that this is innocent. Just so you know I'm not crazy, my YouTube channel is @Nubuke, so you can check this out. I always say this when I'm sending people messages, because I always think people think, why the heck is this girl like messaging me? She's crazy. So it goes, what's your name? Then it goes, give me a fake name. Did you know that I liked you? Yes, no, kinda. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? Did you ever like me? Yes, kinda, rather not say, mind your business. Rate my attractiveness from oogly to let's get a fire extinguisher, because this babe is hot. Rate my personality, trash to the bin with you, or coolest person ever. First impression of me, distinct memory of me. How awkward is this? Any last words? A message for people who will see this, possibly a guy I'm talking to. Would you like to be anonymous? Yes, please. No, say my name with your chest, or no, you can even add pictures. I sent this to 5 guys. One guy, and the one guy I wanted to like actually fill this form, didn't see the message, because obviously he wouldn't have left me on red, because he wouldn't have done that, because no, he wouldn't have. And then the other guy was like, his girlfriend was gonna kill him, and I was like, that's the reason the form, that's the reason the clause. Just show your girlfriend my YouTube channel, I promise you, she will even volunteer you on the show. But it's fine. In total, we ended up getting 3 responses. Okay, so boy number 1, I just like to duly apologize for traumatizing you as a young man. I liked this boy from when I was maybe like 7 till about like 10. And so that came a lot of fussing, stressing the young man out. It says, did you know that I liked you? Crayons said yes. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? Mawina and Nifa told me multiple times, because when I was little, my sweet cousins, my army of cousins, were my ride or freaking dies. Did you ever like me? There's no yes, kinda, and rather not say mind your business. Homeboy said rather not say mind your business. Wow, crayons, wow. Rate my attractiveness. He said 9. Let's get a fire extinguisher. Oh my god, crayons. Thank you. Rate my personality 9 as well. You see, why is it not a 10? Crayons, why is it not a 10? We're like homeboys now. Why is it not a 10? You're just a hater. That's what you are. First impression of me. He said, annoying for destroying Aretha's cake. LOL. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I had this thing when I was a kid. Again, I've grown, I've changed, I'm a different person now. But I had this thing when I was a kid where like every single time I'd see a cake, I'd like put my finger in the cake. Like I just couldn't help it. I saw a cake, I just had to poke the cake. And I did this so many times at so many different people's birthdays. And again, I apologize for my youth. I apologize for my youth. But he's saying that his first impression of me was annoying for destroying Aretha's cake. Sorry, Aretha. Distinct memory of me could be the same as the first impression. He says same. How awkward is this? He says not awkward. Any last words? A message for the people who will see this. Possibly a guy I'm talking to. He says, good vibes. Would you like to be anonymous? He says, no, you can even add pictures. Okay, so guys, drum roll please. This is crayons. And shout out to crayons for being such a nice trooper. I know for a fact that there's more traumatizing memories of my big crush on you as a child, but thank you so much for indulging me and answering this question. Yay! What is your name? Owen. And Owen sounds like he shares his name, so that's super exciting. But Owen was my crush when I went to England. So the first time I was exploring independence as a young black woman out on the streets in the world, I actually went for acting camp, and we had our camp in like this big castle, and one of the people at the castle was Owen. So in my head, I'm just like, wow, I'm in a castle, I'm next to a prince, this is amazing. So he says, did you know I liked you? He said, kinda. Yeah, I low-key made it obvious. Sorry, Owen. If you knew I liked you, how could you tell? He said, I think your energy towards me and both our on-screen and off-screen chemistry. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go. On-screen and off-screen chemistry. Don't even tell me that I'm amazing. Did you ever like me? Yes. Do you know I hate games like this? Games, quizzes, forms, conversations like this. It's because you look back at it in hindsight and you know you can't do a damn thing about it. So you liked me, so where do we go from here? Rate my attractiveness, 9. Ooh! Rate my personality, 10. Ooh, guys, I am going off today. And the voice. He said first impression of you, vibes. And he says distinct memory of me, the red braids, I'm pretty sure. No, Owen, they were not red braids, they were blue braids. Actually, Nubuke, Owen is correct. Those were red braids. Shout out to Owen for freaking knowing how I looked and remembering. And he said, how awkward is this? And he said, not awkward at all. Any last words? Just make sure you can match Nubuke's energy, cause it's rare. Oh my gosh, Owen, you are so adorable. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. And I'm in England now, so we should definitely meet up. Okay, I look, don't want to see. This one. I just don't want to know the answers to this. Out of like all the crushes, you see, I feel like Owen and crayons, I could like say with my chest, right? Because like I was just obvious. There was no hiding anything. But with this guy in particular, I low-key don't know if he knew. He was also on my table in high school. So yeah, I don't know if I want to fill this form, but we're gonna go with it. So he says, did you know I liked you? He said no. Did you ever like me? He said no. He says rate my attractiveness. He gave me an 8. Rate my personality. I got a 10. Listen. Give me a clap for all the personality babes out there. First impression of me, upbeat personality and always fun to be around. Distinct memory of me. Lunchtime in the MPH, LOL, you always had jokes. Oh my gosh, he remembers our time in the dining hall when he didn't like me. Amazing. How awkward is this? Not awkward. And then it says, any last words? One of the coolest personalities, though that makes you hard to read because you're cool with everyone and vice versa. Miss Popular LOL. Would you like to be kept anonymous? Yes. Okay. So, wow. Amazing. Can I just say that the fact that all the guys said that this wasn't awkward at all is honestly one of my favorite things in the world. I'm glad that it makes you feel comfortable enough to put your business on the internet. Amazing. Changed because I wanted to look cute, and welcome to the presentation on why you should date me. For starters, I am very beautiful. I know that they say get you a girl that can do both, but I want to just go a step further and say get you a girl that can do three times. I mean, I am hot, I am average, and honestly what you guys get to see a lot, below average. And yes, disclaimer, everybody is beautiful, and I realize that I do play into the stereotype of a lot of Eurocentric features, but I did the DNA test, link in bio, and it said that I am 95.5% West African. So it really shows you that black people can have all ranges of beauty. So firstly, I have black hair, 4B 4C hair combination, low porosity, which technically means that if you buy me deep conditioner, I will marry you on the spot. I have dark brown eyes, but my grandma's eyes are actually blue. And then my mom, Loki, has blue eyes, or her eyes are also turning blue. So Loki, that means that when I grow up, I will have blue eyes as well. So it shows you that I'm not just a dynamic babe in real life. Even my body is telling you that. Wow. This is where it gets good, my skin. I mean, look at it. Oh, look at all the different pictures and little textures, and for the most part my skin is great. I mean, I do have my bad skin days, but for the most part my skin is not that bad, so I'm gonna give that a plus. On the note of skin, I mean, guys, I know you've heard the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice. So what can I say? You're dealing with a real diamond here. When Taylor was doing her research, stop, Nubuke, they don't know who Taylor is. Sorry guys, this is my friend Taylor's skirt. She's from my uni. I saw Taylor doing this video. I had to do this for myself. When Taylor was doing her research, she said that the more symmetrical your face,
the better looking you are.
and it doesn't get more symmetrical than Nubuke. So look at this. Wow, even my eye bags are coordinated. That's how you know it's good. Look at that. Look at that. Now I could have shown you the rest of my body. But what good will it do us to show you what may or may not be a fupa? Take my word for it. Take my word for it. So let's just move on to my personality. We'll zoom through a couple of these things, but I'm a woman. I identify as she, her. I'm 22 years old. I'm Ghanaian and Sierra Leonean, ish. Recently, I discovered that I'm 22% Nigerian, and so listen to me. All jolloфs are important. I went to university, if you're into that kind of thing, but if you're not, I can't speak English that well anyway. I'm a YouTuber, sometimes I also have a job, but I make time for you. I'm a nice person. Listen, I would say that I make people feel pretty comfortable. Does that mean I get put in the friend zone a lot? 100%. Also, I'm cool with anything. Like where we're going, where we're gonna eat. Like, I'm easy. No, not like easy. Unless you want me to be. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Mommy, don't watch this. Some people think I'm funny. And then lastly, I love childhood everything. Like, I love child-themed anythings. My last birthday party was Moana, and so that was really fun. And I had people dress up. Nobody dressed up, only me. But Vanessa and her husband brought like props. I'm sorry, did I mention the Paris dates and how parts of that was also child-themed? Yeah, tune in 2 weeks. So ultimately, we talked about the pros of why you should date me. So now let's go on to the cons. I'm basically perfect. Thanks for watching. Subscribe! I just might be a black Bill Gates in the making. So watch this space. Watch this space.